Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today is an exciting one because I'm going to go through the latest patch update that the inZOI developers released. We have some new Create a Zoi items, we have some new build mode items, and today I'm going to show you what those are. So when you first open the game, if you click this icon on the bottom right hand side, you will be able to see all of the newly released Create a Zoi and Build Mode update, which is awesome because rather than just opening up the Create a Zoi or the Build Mode and trying to figure out what is new, they actually give you a preview. So we have some new stockings, which is really cute because we didn't have any stockings before. We of course have socks, and I'm really happy that we have ankle socks because a lot of the socks that were previously available were longer socks, and sometimes you need shorter socks if you don't want your socks peering out over your shoes. We also have some hats and some do-rags and some cute headpieces, which are interesting, a pair of sunglasses, 3 new short hairstyles, some eyelashes, and 2 new tops and 1 pair of bottoms. Don't worry guys, I'll also show you what this actually looks like on a Zoi as well. And then for build mode, we have a bunch of new windows, which is super exciting, a bunch of doors, some shorter stairs, which were very necessary, and new flooring, wallpaper, and roofing. So that is super exciting. Now let's jump right in and I'll actually show you guys what that looks like. So starting with the build mode items, I'm going to show you what the different window options look like. So the windows that you see here all fit on the smallest size of walls, the smallest height of walls, which are the 3-meter walls. So we have 5 new windows, and I love that they're just simple and plain and large windows because all of the other ones for the most part were smaller windows. So this is super exciting. It's just a clean, sleek look. And then we got some windows that fit the slightly higher height of walls, which is the 3.9 meter walls. So for this one, we have some skinny options, some skinny windows, which is exciting. And again, all of these kind of fit that very simple, large window theme, which for me, I love. I think windows don't need to be complicated. It's nice having a variety like this. And I like that we have some wider and skinnier versions. So 7 new windows that fit the 3.9 meter wall. And from there, we also have some windows that fit the 3rd highest height of wall, which is the 4.8 meter wall. So we have 3 of those, starting from, again, the skinnier, a little bit wider and wider. And then the tallest height of wall, the 5.7 meter wall. We even have a window for that, which is super exciting, guys. I love the fact that they thought about the variety of all heights and sizes of homes. This really gives an opportunity for all of you that love to build homes in inZOI. This is super exciting. There's a lot of variability. In total, there are 16 new windows, which is awesome. So you guys have a lot of different windows to play around with. Next, I am going to show you the new doors that were added. And it's great because they did the same thing as they did with the windows. So they added new doors to fit the different wall heights, which is super exciting. So starting with the 3-meter wall, we have some more standard looking doors, some classic looking doors, some more modern looking doors. So there's really a lot of variability here, which is really exciting. 6 total doors that fit the smallest height, the 3-meter height walls. And then for the 3.9 meter height walls, which is 1 higher level, we also have some really skinny doors, which I think look amazing, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I love the fact that now we have just regular size doors, like regular width size doors, and now we even have these skinny doors. So if you need to just fit a small door in a small compact area on a wall, we have that ability. So for the doors, we have 13 total new doors, 6 for the 3-meter height walls and 7 for the 3.9 meter height walls. So we don't have doors that scale all the way up to the two tallest size of walls, which is okay. I don't think we really need that. But I'm really happy with the options that they have and the different styles that they offered. Next, they have released shorter stairs, guys, which is super important because I don't know if you have seen my my previous build mode video, or if you've seen anybody else online talk about it, but the stairs that they had in the game were always too large. So if your home was not big enough, you actually could not fit the stairs in your home. The only kind of workaround is if you rotated the stairs, they weren't just appearing straight in your home. I hope I'm explaining that correctly, guys. But now, as you can see, we have a slightly shorter version. Now, I will say that they are still pretty big, as you can see. At least it's a step in the right direction, making it a little bit more accessible. So they released 4 different shorter set of stairs, and they match the same styles of the 4 other larger set of stairs that we previously had. And I've decided to put them side by side so you can clearly see the difference. From there, we have new textures for the walls, the flooring, and even for furniture and roofing. So I'm going to show you that right now. So for the flooring, we have the floor mosaic tile, the plain tile, an eco foam tile, a stone mosaic tile, which I really like. I like this one. A checkered diamond tile, a star pattern tile, and a square tile. And we also got a concrete tile, which would be really great for exteriors of the homes, let's say like a driveway leading to the home, or even for perhaps maybe a garage. I think this is a good staple to have. And then for the walls, we also got some new options. So we got Moroccan tile, which is really cool. I really like this one. Modular stone tile, marble wall tile, which I don't know if you've seen one of my other builds, guys. I wanted to have a marble wall tile, so instead I used an AI texture to create it. But it's nice that we already have now a preset version because it looks more realistic than mine does. And then we have some other wallpaper, like the baby cloud wallpaper, muted polka dot wallpaper, starry dreams wallpaper, pastel forest wallpaper, green leaf wallpaper, and neutral triangle wallpaper. So a lot of these are children's rooms wallpaper, or at least that's what it seems like to me. I mean, I guess it's versatile and you can use it however you'd like, but a few of them look like they are meant for children's rooms. And then we also got a plain paint wallpaper as well. And then from there, we also got some new roofing textures. So let me just pop on a roof here to show you an example. So we got a wood fiber roof, which is interesting. It looks like a straw house or a hut of some kind. A striped corrugated roof. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, guys. Corrugated, is that the word? And a wood shingle roof, which I really like this wood shingle roof because we don't actually have, or at least previously we didn't have a shingled roof option, which is interesting. So this one's great. A lot of exciting and fun different options, guys, for you all to play around with. And then we also got a couple of furniture textures as well. So let me just put in a couch, and you guys know I love the L-shaped couches, so of course I have to demonstrate with that for this one. So let's dive right in. So we have an old fabric, which is interesting. It adds some flavor to the home, I guess. We got a diamond outline fabric, a tribal diamond pattern, which I really like, and a lunar shape pattern. So there you go, guys. We got some variability, some different things to play with. I think it's really exciting that the developers are already releasing new things. I know that the game, of course, is still in early access, and there are some bugs and things that definitely need to be worked out. And I know there's obviously limitations in certain in Create a Zoi and Build Mode items, but it's really exciting that the developers are adding a lot of new things, and also so quickly too, based on the feedback that they have had from their audience. So it's super exciting. So here's all of the Build Mode items side by side once again. Honestly, I love the doors. I think that's my favorite thing that we've got in this new update. The variety indoors is super exciting for me. With that, let's dive into the Create a Zoi updates and the new exciting things there. Okay, so I popped in my girl Elisa Collins over here, my character in the gameplay walkthrough that I've been playing with, and let's see the new hairstyles. So we got 3 short new hairstyles. I was scrolling around for a little bit until I was able to actually find them, but here they are. Doing a little 360 for you all so you can see the front and the back. It's pretty cool. And I'll also show you guys the preset colors that came with it. But of course, as you know, you can also play around with the color wheel, enter a color code if you know, or a hex code that you know of a specific color that you want to use. But if you don't want to think about it, just pop in one of these preset colors instead. This is pretty cool as well. Now, of course, these hairstyles can be unisex, so it doesn't really matter. I think anybody can rock these hairstyles. Remember, guys, it's all about the confidence. That's it. That's what truly matters. And this one's a quite interesting hairstyle, kind of a bob. Is that what we would call this? I like the fact that you can change the color for half of the head. As you can see here in the presets, you can actually change around different highlights and on one side of the head and also on the other side of the head, on the left and the right side. So a lot of versatility there. From there, we also got 2 new eyelashes. So we got some really long wispy lashes. These are really long. I like them actually, they're interesting. And then we also got some just plain short eyelashes, which I think works for everybody as well. Because previously, as you can see on the right hand side, we just had things in between. We didn't really have a super short option or a super long option. So here we go. Now we have both. And then from there, I'll just take off her jacket to show you because we got 2 new shirts. They're both tank tops. So one is just a plain ribbed tank top. Again, I will do a 360 for you guys to show you the front and the back, and also, of course, the preset colors as well. I like that you can see the details in the fabric. That's pretty cool to me. Which again, that's one thing about this game. It's super detailed. And then we have this tank top as well. And again, in comparison to The Sims 4, the level of detail is just unreal, guys. It's amazing. And then here is the preset colors. This tank top is pretty cute. I really like it. I like the little bow detail on the front. And then from there, we also got some short black leggings. There's just some sporty leggings for the gym, for just casual hanging out, walking around. Now, I'm going to put Elisa in a skirt so I can show you guys the stockings and also the sock options as well. So for the socks, I'm going to take her shoes off so you guys can see. So we have these really short socks. So these are like the invisible socks if you're wearing flats, for example. Then we have some ankle socks, which we really needed, guys. And also we have slightly higher socks as well. We really needed the ankle socks because, as you can see, the only other sock options were really tall socks. So that was much, much needed. And then from there, we have the stockings, guys, which are an awesome add-on because definitely need those. I love the fact that there is such a variability between some opaque options, so slightly darker options, and then some more see-through and sheer options as well. So you really have your pick of the litter there. And I like that there's even ones with the designs on them. And what's really cool is, again, the level of details. For a lot of these stockings, you can actually see the lines and the mesh on it. And you can almost feel the material just by looking at them, which is really, really cool. I mean, look at that. You can literally see the mesh on there. That's really cool. And I also really like these stockings with the little hearts. I think they're very cute. This is awesome. It's maybe actually my favorite thing that we have got in this latest update for the Create a Zoi. And then from there, we have 2 snapbacks. So we have this plain one with no logos or designs on them, which is pretty cute. I really like it. And I like that it fits nicely over whatever hairstyle that you have. And then we also have this other one, which looks more like a baseball logo hat. I think it's also really cute. It looks very similar to the other one, just has some sporty logos on there. And then we also got 2 versions of do-rags. So one with which is just a regular do-rag with different colors. I like the fact that they're also shiny. You can also see the material. It looks realistic, like you would see it in real life. And then we also have a second version, which actually has some braids underneath. It's interesting because it's under the accessories, even though hair isn't necessarily an accessory, I guess. But I think it was probably just easier to label it like that because it also had the do-rag with the hair included. And then we have some different headpieces. So we have these devil horns, which I like that they are lit up. I think that's my favorite part, the fact that they look like they have a light on them, like they're bright. And then we have a happy birthday hat. So if you want to celebrate your Zoi's birthday, or you're at another Zoi's birthday party, why not just pop it on, be very festive. And then we have this heart headpiece, which I think is my favorite. I think it's really cute. And I like that, again, it looks lit up, like there's a light inside of there. Very bright. I don't actually know what occasion I would wear it on, but still super cute. And then this, I think it's a little octopus, right? If I'm not mistaken. This is also really cute. Again, don't know what the occasion would be, but you know what? If there's a will, there's a way. We can find a way. And then we have these cat ears. And again, super realistic with the fur, which is awesome. And we have these bunny ears, which I really like. I think they're super cute. I like that it looks like it has a silky material on the front there where the colored area is. And then obviously the outside is more furry. And I like the different preset options for that as well. Super cool, guys. And that is that. There were some additional fixes in this update as well, such as previously a Zoi's home would get dirty really, really quickly, which frustrated me so much. I'm not sure if you've seen my video, part 1 gameplay, where every single time I had Elisa clean her home, it would become dirty in a matter of maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It was insane how quickly it happened. And the same thing with how quickly your Zois would get hungry. They also adjusted that because I swear every single time she would eat something, she would get hungry right away. Either she had to eat or clean. There was nothing else. So they have fixed that, which I'm very, very thankful for. So with that, let me know what your favorite item or update was. I would love to get your feedback, guys. Let me know also what you'd like to see in the next video. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because any of your support is really valuable and it means a lot. And see you guys on the next one.